Well, I'd really like to play the first level, but it sure wants me to tap that Stargate, doesn't it? Maybe I'll just go do that then. You know, just to be nice. Tappity tap tap. Head down the dusty trail for a showdown with the outlaw zombies of yesteryear. Gather up your plans for the big brain rush of 1850. Unlock with 30 stars, baby. Uh-oh, I think I heard a toilet flush. Maybe somebody lost a turtle. Ha 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 ha! No, just kidding. Dude, I don't want to do this now. Can you make me do this now? We can do this now? No, 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 no. I'm not dragging mooring carts anywhere. What? Can I pause? Yes, yes, yes. Exit to map. Exit level. I don't know if I want to spoil any of that, man. Let's go back. We still haven't done all of the... Well, I didn't really see what the number said on the first world. I saw 14 out of 38 on this one, though. Anyway, this is what I was looking forward to doing, so this is what we're going to do. To earn the star, don't plant on Dave's mold colonies, don't lose any lawnmowers. Yeah, so, as you can see... Oh my god, I gotta get that microphone up there. I gotta stop doing that. So in these levels, obviously, you're not gonna be able to plant on the first two columns of the whatchamadoohickey, which means bad things, bad things. Because this game is hard enough without all that, you know, mess. Which means you're basically trying to minimize your use of plants as much as possible, while at the same time not, you know, crowding yourself out too much, because, you know, it's like, I don't know. This is what I'm going with, and we're going to see how it works out. This is actually not too hard of a challenge. I mean, granted, the two-column thing is annoying, and it's meant to be, and it is. But if it's all you have to worry about, that's not too bad. It's when they combine challenges with other ones, like only have 8 plants on the screen at a time, or whatever. That's when it gets to be a little irritating. So for the time being, we're just gonna go minimalistic here. Get as many suns out as we can. And then try to get maybe a stockpile of sun going. And then we can dig up the sunflowers and replace them with something, if need be, later in the level. Otherwise, though, I'd say we're doing okay. But I'm sure you knew that already. And that's what turns me on about you. Your attention to detail. So, that's 3 flowers and counting. Can't go wrong this way, I tell you what, man. The video's holding fast and true. Or should I say steadfast and true. And, that's about all I have to say about that. So far, so good. I mean, we're basically killing everything with everything. I'd like to go ahead and do this, though. Get our primary defenses started going here, so we can have ourselves a less of a margin of error. This is actually probably a little bit too easy, though. I don't know. I mean, you know. I mean, it's level 1, you know, so they're going to start out easy like this. But there's some really interesting challenges and interesting combinations of challenges you'll be facing as you come to... Whoops, no, not that. You know, as you come to get later in the level, as I'm saying. Now that I think about it, I really... really don't like these challenges where you have to not plant on the first 2 columns. It's just annoying. It's claustrophobic. And, you know, there's enough to deal with already with, like, stuff like this. Where it's like you almost have to take a little bit of damage on your plant. Should have probably brought string beans with me, but then again, I do have walnuts, so we'll do that. In the meantime, we could try outfitting our remaining rows here. And hopefully Yeah, see, repeaters charge fast. They're good, man. I like them. I like them a lot. This may very well be all the setup we need for the rest of the level. But don't go counting your chickens before they hatch, because you really never know. What was my medication? My sister apparently watched Face Off the other night with her husband, who had never seen it before. So, she couldn't stop quoting it at work today. She was all like, what was my medication? Just the way Pollux Troy talks in that movie. He's just got one of those voices where it's like, he's dropping on some of all those friends. And if my eyes want to see if this fellow's beginning to enjoy being you. It's just so funny. I don't know if he means to be that way. He probably does, the goofball. So I think we are pretty much set here. I can't think of anything else that I could really do. Well, there's plenty more I could do, but, you know. Save it for a rainy day, I suppose, right? Well, guess what, people? It's pouring. It's Parliament pouring, so that's one of the challenges you can face. Potentially. But there are others. Other types, and we'll be getting into that just very soon here. To earn this star, produce at least 1750 sun. Don't let the zombies trample the flowers. Oh, okay, this is that other one. Okay, see how we have a row of flowers? It's like 4 rows out? Well, you can't let the zombies get past that point. So... yeah. And that's basically the challenge. So, whoop. Most of these, however, can be passed with a really simple setup. Or just, you know, go apeshit. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really use my plant food at all in that last video. See, a level like this, though, potato mines aren't going to be that useful, because you can't, you know, plant them on the left side and wait for the zombies to come across, because you're not allowed to let them cross that line. So you're going to have to get stuff out quickly to deal with that, you know. Which makes me think maybe... gosh, I don't know, maybe boomerangs, what the hey. Lord knows we had enough fun with those in the last couple of videos, didn't we? Lord knows, man. The thing is, we're gonna have to get that first repeater out real quickly. Either that or get a Pollux Troy going. Something cheap. Well, we do have the freezies, too. So, if need be, we can use those on the first zombie to eliminate him. Which was my medication. Jeez, just can't stop, man. Just can't get enough. And boom, you're dead. Okay. Not really dead, but, you know, close enough to it. But he's about to be thawing out here, so we're gonna need to hurry up and make a decision here. And make a decision. Yep, Pollux Troy it is. Now, I don't know if, like, if you have a plant sitting on the 4th column, like, does that count if the zombies start eating that plant? Does that count as them crossing the threshold? Because that would be useful to know. However, I don't know, so we're gonna have to just go with that. Let's see, I think we'll do this right here, and then, freeze this dude. And hopefully you get a repeater out, or another Pollux Troy. The thing is, we gotta worry about that 3rd row. That 3rd row could get annihilated real quick. And I didn't get walnuts! I didn't get walnuts, you guys. I didn't get walnuts. You've gotta be kidding me. That was really dumb. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll put that there. What we're gonna have to do is keep a, shit. I wasn't even thinking. I was thinking my rows were all covered, but I don't know. I guess I got rows 4 and 5 confused. I don't know what happened there. Let's just go ahead and do that, just to... Let's see now. That Pollux Troy is not going to be enough to take care of this guy, so do that. And I'm debating whether I even want to put out another sunflower. I don't really think it's necessary. So if we don't have walnuts, we're going to have to just use freeze guys. So we want to take care of that third row, though. That's the most important thing of all right now. I'm going to go ahead and put out another sun, just for the hell of it. I'm not seeing anything too threatening here, so just do that, and we should be okay. I'm surprised one of the challenges isn't don't use walnuts. Because you would think how useful those are. Sometimes they're your only saving grace. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because that is a real, genuine concern of mine. Get this guy going up here. Let's see, we might need this. Oh, no, I'd rather put it there. Maybe that wasn't the smartest idea, but just thinking long-term at the moment. What, he got over him? Did he seriously get over them? Because I didn't think he did. Well, shit. Holy crap. Gee, that didn't feel like a failure at all. That just felt like, whoops. Oh, I still gotta produce at least 1750 sun, too, don't I? Okay, in that case, you know, it was a good idea that I went ahead and planted the next sunflower, but still, though, holy cow. Okay, so this is attempt number 3. I'm picking some different plants for this one. Just mainly because I don't have anything good and cheap. That's just, you know, it's like it takes too long to get the repeaters out, but anything else is like, you know. I just don't know. It takes too long, man. Because if I could get a single pea shooter out, that at the very least would take care of a row, so I can move on to something else. Instead of spending huge amounts of money just to take care of one row. Like, even in this case, I could freeze this guy. Which would buy me enough time to get the second sunflower out, and then, only then, start putting out the artillery. Man, I got Subterranean Homesick Alien stuck in my head. It's gonna be a different song every single day with that CD, I tell you. Is that gonna be enough? I don't know. I'm not taking a chance. No, sir, you're not gonna do it. We don't come too far, sir. Too far for this to be a factor anymore. I'm gonna win, and you're gonna like it. You're gonna stuff it. You're gonna grow up, buck up, suck it up, stuff it, and shut the fuck up. That's what you're gonna do. So there's another repeater there, or another pea shooter. Why I can't seem to name those things correctly, I have no idea. I don't know why I didn't bring the Pollux Troys in for this. Apparently I wasn't thinking. Whatever. Barely got that guy before he crossed the flowers. That guy on row 2 there just now. So I wasn't even paying attention, hardly. Okay, we're gonna need to do something about this dude. And fast. Why is the sun coming in so slow? I'm using cheap plants here. It just feels like it's taking forever, man. Here. Do this. Lucky thing nobody showed up on row 3 yet. Because that initially was one of my biggest worries. And, well, it still is, but at the very least, you know, we always know we have plant food to fall back on, if nothing else. I don't even know if that's going to stop that guy for long enough to... No, it's not. That was kind of a last-ditch decision there to, I swear I'm going to regret putting that walnut on row 2 instead of 3. I need to get that next sunflower out. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm putting this right here. Well, you wouldn't believe it, but it actually worked out for the better, didn't it? well, let's just go ahead and, let's see, we collected 1,200 sun, so we're okay there. Let's go ahead and start putting some stuff out here. Yeah, I don't care if it's a single peer, just getting something out on row 2 here. It's a good thing this isn't one of those levels. It says you can only plant like 13 plants. So I got 13 plants out. Oh, no, I got more than 13 out there, actually. What am I talking about? I got like 18 out there. Usually the limit is like 14 or something like that. Let's see. Gosh, even with a repeater, or even with a pea shooter instead of a walnut guarding those flowers, that's still a dumb idea, and I'm not going to carry on with it. See, that wasn't so bad. I mean, what the hell, man? That shouldn't have taken that long to pass, whatever. And I did generate the sun, even though I didn't realize I had done it. I must have only generated like 1,900, because I didn't have that much. I had like 1,200 at the 2/3 mark, which would have put me a tentative 1,800 by the end of it, which just barely passes the mark. Holy crap, never have more than 10 plants. And don't spend any sun for 60 seconds. I'm sorry about this microphone. It's doing this clicking thing, you know, and it does that because I have the wires caught in the chair. And it's bumping against the chair or something like that, I don't know. I like these challenges, actually, where they say you can only have so many plants. Because that, to me, signifies that, I mean, that makes it less likely that you're doing the wrong thing, I guess, more than anything. So in that case, I'm going to have this, and this. And now, they didn't say anything about not losing plants, so I can use these. See, these kind of levels are like where TSPPs are your dream come true. Because they don't, you know, they count as losing a plant, but they don't count as a plant on the board. Except for the short time that they actually are on the board. So they can be insanely useful. Walnuts, why not? But in the end, you're going to want to have, like, something fairly powerful that only takes up one spot, you know? Which is why I have the 3-peaters there now. But we'll put in repeaters just to get us started, then we'll probably dig them up later. As time goes on. Look at the freezies. Just because I like them, and I've been using them, like, non-stop. Freezies are like the mini mushrooms of this game, I tell you. Just use them to stall the zombies. We also have the 60-second time limit. So we're going to have to go through part of this level. So we'll have to spend at least 60 seconds of this level not doing anything, so, yep. See how that works out for us. I can't see this being too bad, though. I mean, just gotta make sure and remember the 60 thing, that's all. And once again, I mean, I don't really think I'm gonna need 5 sunflowers. Because if I can only have 10 plants, then, you know, I'm not gonna be able to spend that much sun. So I'm thinking maybe 3 tops is all we're gonna need. 3 topless, maybe, more like it, you know. Like, if we're talking about the Conquer sunflower, you know, maybe topless would be the way to go. Boom, 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 uptight. You know, probably the most surprising thing about listening to that album now, that OK Computer, is how normal it sounds. Like, I was expecting it to, like, go into it like, oh my god, this is every bit as weird as I remember, and just even more so, and... But no, it sounds like just a normal album. Chaboof. Thinking I'm this close to a 3-peater, I should go for it. Yeah. Because that could probably take out both of those dummies. As far as that goes, the 3-peaters on row 2 and 4 might just be able to cover anything. Plus you have dual firepower on rows 3 and... Yeah, just row 3. Still, that's good. That's a cone head, though, so we're gonna do that. So I already got 5 plants out there now, so... So we're gonna need to make up our mind what artillery we want. And stick with it for a long-ass time. This is pretty good. I mean, I'm liking this. Can't really complain too much about the way things are set up here. We aren't... This isn't the extent of our sun spending, though. So I see that timer's down to 30 seconds. It's almost tempting to just say, okay, let's get rid of the 60-second thing now, but I don't think I can do that. That cone head on the bottom is gonna be what screws me. So why don't we do this? This just in case. Now we're gonna need another one on the top. But, how's that gonna work exactly? I don't know. I think I'm gonna regret this, but... So how many plants is that? That's 7? I think that's gonna be good. That's like having a repeater on each row. Plus we got plant food if we need to, so we don't need to be spending sun. Let's just hope the round doesn't end before my time runs out. But you know, actually, what you can do if you feel like it's about to get to that point is you can actually dig up the plants that are firing on them. What if this is it? Shit, this better not be it. Shite, that was it. Darn, man. Okay. Well, let's see. Yeah. I should have went for the 60 seconds when I had the chance to. I probably would have been just fine. See, that's why these challenges are so interesting. That's why I wanted to show these, because this is part of the game, and this is like... It's an interesting way to play the game. It's like the minigames from the first game. Because they were mostly the same. You still played them on the yard, you still had plants shooting at zombies, they just put different twists on it. And although this is nowhere near the same level of ingenuity, maybe, as the first game, I still think that the challenges are unique enough and fun enough to actually be worth showing, because they're still kind of putting a spin on the original. Man, who would have thought we'd go to 4 attempts on this board, but yeah, here I am. I keep screwing it up, man, I'm telling you, I keep spending that sun. Because I had this idea in the last video, I thought it was the last wave, and it turned out it wasn't. So I was all panicking and digging up my flowers to stop firing on the zombies. And then sticking walnuts out there so they'd just be stuck there eating the walnut. And then I could just wait for my timer to run out while he was eating the walnut. But in the process of spending the sun on the walnut caused my timer to reset when it was down to 30 seconds. So I'm like, well, shit. So that's where I messed up last time, is by doing that. So many little things you can do to just kind of forget, you know, forget what your main goal is. And there I go again, planting the sunflower in the wrong spot. Keep doing that, man. Bury your reap. I think what I'm gonna do is, when I first get plant food, go ahead and use it on the sunflower. So that way I can get more sun earlier. Get my artillery out there earlier. And then refrain from spending the sun later. Which in the end can only be a good thing. So like for instance right here, well, what if there was another way to kill this guy besides... I didn't mean to do that, I was trying to plant a 3-peater there, not sun. Okay, well then. So we're gonna have a little extra sun. What the hey? Okay, seriously. That's not even gonna kill him there, is it? Not unless I put a walnut up there or something, which I think I will do. Just for the sake of having some insurance there. There's more plant food right there. go. Now, dig this up, put this in. And how much sun do we got? 155? Okay, we're good. We're close. You just spawned, so I'm going to go ahead and dig you up. And with one more sun, we should be fully set here. Okay, we are fully set now. Take your hands off of the iPhone. If you need to use plant food, do it. Otherwise, stop spending your sun. You're good. This is about as efficient as I think this level could be done right here. But after 4 screw-ups, you better be doing it that efficiently. That's all I can say. So you better know it inside and out by then, boy, I tell you. So, let's just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. And we got the equivalent of a 4P shooter on the middle row right now. This is the kind of time you definitely don't want the zombies to die too soon because you have 3 seconds left of no spending sun. There. Okay. Well, we almost missed it by about 5 seconds there, but, we made it through that round without spending any sun for 60 seconds. What else I could have done there if I wanted to, and I don't know if that's actually possible. You could try to not spend any sun for the first 60 seconds. Because I did do that last time this one came up. When it got to 90 seconds, that's when I realized, okay, that's not possible. And that's when I discovered that you had to do it later in the round. Whatever. I'm up to 36 minutes here, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching. I'll get back to Pokemon one of these days. I don't know what the hell I'm doing about that. But, yeah, so take care, and I'll see you real soon on the next video. So long, y'all.